All right. Hey guys, ask me your relationship questions. Here to help. Whatever your questions may be, I'll answer the best I can for you. Hey, Mama Bear, what was your question, my friend? Okay. Guys, ask me your questions if you have any, and I will answer them the best I can for you. Relationship related, hopefully. Okay. A tie recommendation on the first date or when approaching women. A first date, you want to play it nice-ish without being too fancy. So I'd say a button-up shirt, nice pants, nice shoes, good grooming. That's about it. You don't need to wear a jacket or anything, just a nice button-up shirt, depending on the weather. Is it normal to have my husband giving us a budgeting spending amount for us? Yeah, of course. Yep. We live in an economical world, so yes, of course you need a budget. Yep. Thanks, positive. Do you think a 62-year-old man who is broke after divorce and child support is a loser? Yep. Being broke is somewhat of a mindset. And it's hard to be a winner if you're broke. It just is, Virginia. Like, what are you supposed to do? Broke up to heal from hurt he caused. He convinced me to stay so long to heal in the relationship. You can't heal yourself while you're drinking poison. Did you? I haven't seen it, my friend. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. Here to help. Whatever your questions may be, I'll answer them the best I can for you. Hey, Rotten. Rotten, what's your question, my friend? Is it normal for one spouse to give the other a budgeting spending amount every 2 weeks? Mama Bear, it's fine, my friend. Like, if you're a stay-at-home mum and he brings in 100% of the income, of course there's going to be a budget. Of course there's going to be. What do you mean? Are you upset with the budget? If you think the budget's not big enough, talk to him about it. Yeah. How to push God into his masculine energy? Push him to make decisions. That's the best way. My partner and I have been together for 1 year. We both definitely know we want to spend our lives together, but my boyfriend doesn't think marriage symbolizes our love and commitment to each other. Marriage is fantastic. People should 100% get married. Yep. Relationship is about trust and respect. Yeah. Where are we? Also, man, having friends who influence him to do things he probably shouldn't in a relationship. A man is supposed to be a masculine person, right? So masculine men aren't easily swayed by peer pressure. I learned a lot from his boot camp. Things are good. Nice blazer. We're used to the black shirt. Hey, Katie. I'm dating a guy who was a sperm donor to 2 lesbian couples, and they have 2 kids and more. Okay. Interesting. My boyfriend of 3 months has a friend group which includes 3 single females. I asked him to block them, and he said no since he's known them so long. What do I do? It's not what you can do. You can spend time with all of them, see what you think, or you can end the relationship, or and it depends. It depends. I could, if you didn't want to, I would understand why. Should I wait for my boyfriend who wants a break due to him dealing with a lot at the moment? No. Imagine if you're married to someone. Imagine if you're married to someone and go, you know what, my life's really stressful at the moment. Let's put the marriage on pause and I'll come back in a month. What? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. When you're in a relationship with someone, you're all in. You're just all in properly. Why do marriages end so often within the first couple of years, even when very much loved prior? A lot of people don't know how to maintain a 10 out of 10 relationship. Hey, Tiffany. My partner and I have been together for a year and still haven't met anyone in his life. Does he have anyone in his life? Maybe he's not very popular. What trends are you noticing lately in dating? Nothing deep, to be honest. Like, it's all the same stuff year after year. There's slight changes, but nothing major, really. The fundamentals are still the fundamentals. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter that much. Don't worry about the day-to-day trends. Hey, women share pics with their man, or share too revealing pics on social media when in a relationship. Like, why? Why do you hate it? I'm guessing because you're insecure, maybe, or you feel like women shouldn't show off their bodies or something like that, I'm guessing. Rotten apple, you got a terrible attitude, my friend. Terrible attitude. Something like communication was a 10 out of 10. Ignored last night, so ignored me all day. Tit for tat. Super toxic, Jen. Oh, you ignore me, I'm going to annoy you. You're nasty to me, I'm nasty to you. This sort of on, off, super toxic, teenager rubbish type relationship. Yeah. I hate all of that. What should I do if I'm 30-something woman who likes 20-something guys? Is that bad? Yes. Ask me your relationship questions, guys, here to help. If I miss your question, feel free to shoot me a message or book in a call with me. Everyone gets one free call, guys. The free call, guys, goes to about 30 minutes, and I try to help you out the best I can. So book in a call if you need help, or you can message me. Do you believe once a cheater, always a cheater? If someone cheats on you, never talk to them again. Ever. Don't do it. Now, if you're in a relationship with someone who cheated 20 years ago in a previous relationship, that's fine. That's a totally different thing. Very good. What are some of your early red flags when meeting women? They have a lot of fear in their heart. Fear is a very unattractive emotion. Some women have a lot of fear. It's unattractive. That's a bit of a red flag about everything. They're just fearful on everything. Is it true that women are dating the top 10% of men want the top guys only? No, not really. Look, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I've helped heaps of people achieve 10 out of 10s who are short and fat, tall and skinny, who are deaf, blind, and wheelchairs. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So don't worry about all that rubbish. Hey, Elizabeth. Lala. Guys, ask me your relationship questions, here to help. Whatever your questions are. And guys, please share my life so I can help more people just like you. Love your book, The Secret. Have colleagues reading it too. Awesome, Caroline. Why don't guys dress nice like you? They look dapper, but I know guys wear flip-flops here in the USA. I like flip-flops too sometimes. It's just, I guess, culture. I think people get used to it. What do you think about attempting to explore attraction within the workplace? Risky. risky. Now, I know technically you can meet your ideal partner in the workplace, technically, and create a 10 out of 10, but it's also risky. It's rare. It's risky. Yeah, if it doesn't work, you're kind of ruining your workplace. 5% of men get the most women was a great question. That's being promoted so much. A lot of the stuff you'll hear online is bullshit, guys. Yeah. Oh, if you're under 6'2", you're not going to get a girlfriend. It's a load of shit. There's so much bullshit out there, yeah? In the reconciliation phase, what's the best advice? David, I need to know more about the situation, but look, embrace masculine and feminine energy. Make sure you do effective communication. Also do the fundamentals. Intimacy 3 times a week. Go on a date once a week. Do 2 20-second hugs a day. No arguing. Do a dual hobby and a dual goal. Why do some guys perceive masculine energy as being a punching bag? They don't understand it, I guess. Signs a marriage is over. You don't think it's possible for your relationship to get to a 10 out of 10 and you don't want to try. How do you find the balance between a fear is unattractive and being too confident in what you want? I don't know what you're talking about. I feel bad ending things, but his emotions were a lot and I was emotionally drained. Bree, if you want to end a relationship, you want to end it. Don't feel bad about it. In the last 10 seconds, gave me better advice than the last 24 months of therapy. Yeah, 100%, brother. Look, a lot of therapy is basically bullshit, David. I coach a lot of therapists and psychs. They are the slowest of all professions to achieve a 10 out of 10. They are hopeless at relationships. Hopeless. Yeah. Is there anything you'd recommend a couple doing before marriage? Get my fundamentals down pat and really master masculine and feminine energy and communication. That's about it. About the workplace question, shout out the Coldplay CEO. Yeah, 100%. Is it rude to post hot pictures of yourself online? I don't think so, honestly. I think a girl posting a bikini pic is about the same as a guy posting a Ferrari pic or something. Like, you're just showing off what you got. You know what I mean? It's only bad if you flirt with other people. Yeah. You mentioned women have fear in their hearts and it's very unattractive. It's being too bold bad. It's not bad, but you don't want your confidence to appear like arrogance. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. If you really need help, everyone gets one free call with me. Just one. Goes for about 30 minutes. If you want to do a one-on-one call with me, go to my profile, click the link. It says it's in my website. It's my website link. Click that. Put your details in. I'll give you a free call. We'll have a chat. You can also just send me a message, but doing a call is a bit easier. Thanks, Valerie. It's having a work wife emotionally cheating. I think it's disrespectful at a minimum and is stupid and wrong and you shouldn't do it. We love each other deeply, but aren't good for each other. It takes more than love to make a relationship work. It does. Love is definitely not enough. I don't care what you love. I love donuts, but I'm not going to have a relationship with them. I don't eat donuts at all, but I love them. But I know eating them is going to be bad, so I don't eat them. You know what I mean? Who cares what you love? It doesn't matter. You're going to love your ideal partner. You're going to love them, but you got to have chemistry, compatibility, X factor. You got to be able to do the job. That stuff's important, yeah? Ask me your relationship questions, guys. And guys, please share my life so I can help more people just like you, yeah? Is AA making men more unrealistic expectations for how women should look? No, I don't think so. I think a lot of men are fairly desperate, to be honest. I think a lot of men would be happy with sort of a medium-looking woman who is nice. A lot of men are pretty desperate from what I see. If you think you need to be a perfect-looking woman, no, not at all. Not even a little bit. You'd be 20 kilos overweight and easily get a great guy. So don't stress too much about that. My wife walked out of me because I couldn't get it up. And what should I do? Take testosterone and Viagra? Get your fix your diet, exercise, sleep better, reduce your stress, get your blood pressure under control, work on your hormones, do your blood test every 3 months. How do you feel about the anxious and avoidant dynamics? I think most people use them as an excuse for poor behavior. I'm 45 and a widow. I worry so much that I'll never find love because of that. Melissa, book on a call. I've helped so many widows achieve a 10 out of 10. It's crazy. I've helped so many widows achieve a 10 out of 10. Thoughts, the guy I'm seeing going on last minute trips or forgetting man nights and canceling on me. If I set a date with my wife, I would never cancel it, ever. A guy canceling on a date on you is completely inappropriate. My brand new boyfriend has been asked to work 10 hours per day. Should I be on board? So he's got 14 hours he can spend with you. Is that what you're saying? Is 14 hours a day enough for you? Should I stay with a man I love who talks about other women, which makes me insecure? You should set a boundary with him. You look so young, Jake. I'm not that young. Got grey hairs in my beard. I'm not that young. Any tips for looking young? And does looking young help with dating? Well, you want to look the best you can. Yeah. I look better with a beard than without a beard. Okay. Try to eat healthy. If I eat donuts every day and drink every day, I look pretty ugly. So, you want to try to look after yourself. That's about it, though. Nothing crazy. Dating a guy for almost a year. His ex is squatting in his home. Should I be patient? A whole year? It's too long. What if you had to cancel a date with your wife for like an emergency came up? Not once has that happened, Jack. Not once. I've taken my wife on like 1,000 dates. There's never been an emergency. How many emergencies are you having? You know what I mean? There's so few emergencies that happen in life, and the chance of it happening at the same time as a date, it is zero chance. Zero. If someone says, I have an emergency, I've got to cancel this date, bullshit. Absolute bullshit. What a lie. Filthy, dirty lie. A masculine man means what he says and says what he means. If he sets a date, he sticks to it, no matter what. Yeah? Taking a lot of your advice. Awesome, Debbie. Debbie, do you have a 10 out of 10? Do I have to wear high heels on dates? Yes. High heels look amazing. Super attractive. So if there is a snake and doesn't want to leave the garden, no. I've had, with kids, I can 100% say I've canceled so much that kids are unpredictable. I have kids. What are you talking about? So many people these days will cancel for a whole bunch of different reasons. If someone cancels something on me, bang, they're dead to me, gone. Forget about it. I've cut off family members like that because they've canceled on me. No way. No way. It is completely inappropriate. Maybe I spent too much time in the army, but you just don't do that. There's literally no excuse. Oh, the road's flooded? Get in the water and swim. You know what I mean? You have an appointment, you stick to it no matter what. That's just me. That's just me, I guess. I guess most people are soft little fluffy kittens. 5 years of man, no ring. So usually I would recommend getting engaged around the 12-month mark. Amber, I do have very strong rules, I suppose, standards. Yeah. Everyone's so soft and fluffy and canceling and all this sort of bullshit. I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm just not. It's garbage. It's really garbage behavior. My anxious ex drained me due to him thinking the relationship is lacking when I want autonomy. Sounds like you guys are just a bad match. I call it wishy-washy, so unattractive. It is unattractive. Yeah. A lot of people these days are so soft, they want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Oh, it's okay. Oh, they're this, they're that. I think people are too forgiving. I think they are. Too soft. What if so many guys with kids keep trying to date me as a single, childless woman? I'm only 29. There's a lot of single guys in their 30s who have kids. Heaps. You can achieve a 10 out of 10 with a relationship with a guy who has kids. It's possible. Yeah. How do I glow up to attract a better guy? Make sure, as a woman, there's lots of things you can do to make yourself more attractive. Make sure you're in tip-top shape. Okay. Do lots of weights so you got beautiful muscles and stuff like that. Make sure your fat's at a good level. Make sure you get your hair done. Beautiful hair on a woman looks amazing. So make sure you do that really, really well. That's about it. What's it mean when a guy says he loves being with you but won't commit to a serious relationship? How long has it been? If it's been longer than 10 weeks, you got to end it. I'm 25 and I only get approached by old guys. Not sure why. Because you're waiting for a guy to do the cold approach. You got to do online dating. Got engaged in 2 months, married at 1 year. Very happy. Awesome, buddy. Is being really, really skinny necessary? I don't want you to be really skinny. I don't find really skinny attractive. I like curves personally. How many times is too many times to ask for communication during the day, like only 1 or 2 texts? Jen, if you ask for more communication, you got to be specific. If you just say to a guy, I want more communication, you might not get it. Like, you got to be specific in what you want. Thanks for your great answers. I keep resisting the urge to reconnect. You know what you need to do, Brie. I met a guy, but he never calls. He just texts when he wants to catch up. Have you told him you want him to call? So you would cut off a family member if they need to cancel on you? Yes. Jack, you're gone, buddy. See you, Jack. Ah, shit. It's still going. Ah. Well, maybe it's still going. Do you think there's such a thing as soulmates? It's a fun idea. Yeah, 100%. So look, scientifically speaking, not really. But if you're in a 10 out of 10 relationship, say it. Jack, because you disrespect my wife. Get out of here. I hate you. Okay, why don't men bring flowers to dates? Because on a first date, it is too much. Hey, Lisa. So you shouldn't do it on a first date. You can bring flowers on a second date, but not on a first date. Lisa, other platform, my friend. Guys, ask me your relationship questions. I'm here to help. My boyfriend doesn't like to talk about feelings. How do I make him open up? What do you want him to say? Has he said I love you yet? I'm 29. I've never gotten flowers on any date, nor chocolates, so a guy's just non-romantic. No, guys can be romantic, 100%. I'd recommend mastering feminine communication, and then you could get a guy to do that stuff. Paige, it depends what you mean by gentleman's club. Hey, Brittany. Is it crazy to fly out of state for a first date? Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Feminine energy, Lisa, is the key. If you can master feminine communication, you can get a guy to do what you want. You can get a guy to, do this stuff properly. Yeah. Guys, if you're really struggling, if you really want to achieve a proper 10 out of 10 relationship this year, go to my profile. In my profile, there's a link. Click that link, put your details in, and I'll give you a call and we'll have a one-on-one chat. Okay? Let's say you dated for a year and broke up 10 years and come back together and feel like nothing changed. How long do you date before engagement, then still 12 months? I don't usually recommend getting back with your ex, Christy. Well, my thought on it is it didn't work the first time. Why would it work the second time? I'm talking about dates bringing flowers even when I'm in my feminine energy. Yeah, so that's, you may be in your feminine energy, but did you use feminine communication to communicate it? That's the difference. Paige, I would call it adult entertainment, and it's obviously not good for relationships. Can I date guys solely on financial reasons? My mum told me the best career is marrying a rich guy. Look, marrying a guy who is good with money is good, but you also got to have good chemistry, compatibility, X factor, and they got to be able to do the job. Hey, Sam. Been together for 2 years and he still hasn't introduced me to his parents. Is he close with his parents? Maybe he hates his parents? Debbie, maybe not. Maybe not, my friend. The true guys get to fall in love by what they do for the woman. Kind of. Only a few years in the army. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. If I miss your question, send me a message. My friend is also a dating coach and she says her guy clients are young, good looking. Is that true? Maybe. I don't know. How would I know that? I'm sure she probably has some good looking clients, I guess. Huh? How'd you get into helping people? Brittany, just passion mostly. Yeah, just passionate about it. I want to see as many people as possible achieve a 10 out of 10 relationship. I think everyone can achieve a 10 out of 10. You just got to really master it. Should husbands have female friends? No. We talk every day, all day, but he only wants to hang out maybe once per week. How long you guys been together? Advice for empty nesters. Kids are gone from home. How do we keep it fresh? The relationship, do the fundamentals. Intimacy 3 times a week. 2 20-second hugs a day. Go on a date once a week. Do dual hobbies and dual goals. No arguing. Is it a red flag my lady refuses to show her DMs on Insta? Yes. Lindsay, 2 months. 2 months in, seeing each other once a week is great. What do you recommend for trying to heal from hurt feelings when another actions keep taking place? Katie, booking a call. I got to teach you that one-on-one. I'm going to date famous guys. I'm really interested in a guy with a high status, not around Tinder. Booking a call, buddy. How do you speak to women flirting with you? Me, how do I deal with it? I usually handle it with, I usually just set a boundary, basically. I just say, don't flirt with me. And that works every time. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for sharing the live, brother. Appreciate it. Please share the live, guys. Let's me help more people just like you. I snooped my boyfriend's phone. He sent a draw emoji to a coworker about a new girl. Feel disrespected. As you should. That is disrespectful and rude. Hey, Johnny. In a relationship, you got to really respect your partner, yeah? And hold them in high regard. How can I avoid getting replaced by a younger woman? That's the wrong mindset to have. Booking a call, I'll help you achieve a 10 out of 10, okay? I truly believe men are sexual beings, and so monogamy is not really natural. Your thoughts? I believe the exact opposite. I believe human beings are meant to be monogamous. And I think regardless of how sexual a man or a woman is, they can definitely easily be monogamous with the right person. With the right partner, monogamy is very easy and absolutely fantastic. Any guy who goes, well, men are very sexual and not meant to be monogamous, that's the stupidest load of shit I've ever heard. Not even close to true. We've been talking for 2 years. I'm finally meeting his daughter. She's 22. Okay. What if she only wants to hang out on weekdays and not on weekends? It's a red flag. Should I be worried that my boyfriend is extremely jealous? What are you doing which is making him jealous? How are you seeing this? Friend with me wants to know if it's wrong to give marriage ultimatums after 4 years. Look, ultimatums, it's really a last case resort, isn't it, really? Law of breathing. Hey, buddy. Guys, ask me your relationship questions. I'm here to help. Whatever your questions may be, answering the best I can for you. If a man takes over 5 years to propose and does it after 10 years, what does that mean? It means he's very slow. Usually you're supposed to get married at you're supposed to get engaged around the 12 to 18 month mark. And then you get married about 6 months after that. It's not usually that long of a process. I do have one friend, it took him 10 years to propose, then they eventually got married. It's just very slow. That lack of progression is not great. Hey, life. I need to know your real name, my friend. I see your videos all the time. I need to know what your real name is. Should we be starting out the gate, we want a marriage and kids? No, you don't have to say it. If he asks, say, yeah, it'd be nice, but play it cool. Marie. Okay, awesome. What are the odds of a severe DA woman breaking silence and coming back? Matt, I need to know the circumstances. It doesn't sound amazing. How do you know if you're in a relationship, rut or time to walk away? Linny, booking a call, my friend. Go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a call. We'll have a one-on-one chat. I'll help you out one-on-one. Okay. Everyone gets one free call, guys. Goes for about 30 minutes. Go to my profile, click in, put your details in. I'll give you a call. Engagement with starting arguing a lot. She's a good woman, but not got overwhelmed. Been 3 weeks. Matt, booking a call, brother. I'd love to talk to you too. Why do people not get married but have a kid together? Probably because the relationship's not a 10 out of 10. Well, the cheapest ethnicities, for example, is a true certain ethnic groups are cheap guys. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe, I guess, statistically. I don't know, though. I don't know. You got the common bullshit ones people always say. I don't know if it's true, though. I just don't know. I'm not worldly enough to know that. And I mostly coach women as well, so. Partner of 1 year has stopped saying I love you, and when we say goodnight, he works away. He told me I needed to tell him it's important for him to say it at that point. He does tell me daily, though. Ames, you guys need to do some things to get the relationship back on track, yeah? Ask me your relationship questions, guys. Here to help. Whatever your questions may be. Send me a message, guys, or book in a call if you really need help. I don't do a ton of calls a day. I only do about a handful. But look, book in a call if you want help. I'd love to help you. Hey, Emily. Marriage of 17 years, 6 kids. Something does not talk for a week. and has become disconnected and distant. How do I begin to heal if one does not want to talk? Emily, I need to know more about the situation. Go to my website, Emily, and book in a call so we can have a chat. Hey, Christine. Positive vibes, I do not. No, I would consider that in the realm of bullshit. Yeah. Does the size of the ring matter? I think it does, yeah. So a lot of guys will buy a $500 ring, which I think is rude and disrespectful. I teach that a man should have $10K ready to go, $10,000 ready to go for a ring. Yep. My soon-to-be wife, her son is so negative and been a real pain, but he is so controlling, selfish. That sucks. It's not a good situation. Why do you coach mostly women? That's just the way it works out. It's not by choice. Hey, Cosmo. Yeah, fantastic. Haven't replied to him in 48 hours after finding out he's now double texted. Well, Dandy, what happened? Lindsay, good job booking in a call, my friend. His dating profile says he's not looking for anything particular. Don't worry about what it says. Doesn't mean anything. Boyfriend doesn't want to move on after 6 months. Doesn't want to move on. What do you mean? Move on from what? If you're both extremely poor, it's okay to get married with cheap rings. Don't be extremely poor. Hey, Ethan. Oh, move in. So you guys have to live together after 6 months unless there's like a specific reason. What's your coaching with you look like? One-time advice or ongoing? It kind of depends what you need, brother. I would love to coach you forever. Okay. But it depends how much help you need. You might only need 5 minutes of help. Yeah. I got to talk to you. Don't be extremely poor. 100%, Cosmo. Guys, if I can become successful, I think everyone can become successful. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people are just really lazy. Put in some work. Look at Matt. He is hustling. He's working hard. He's putting in the work. Work hard. A lot of people just go, nah, I don't want to work hard. What? You gotta work hard. Put in some effort. Yeah, Cosmo, 100%. He's worried it won't work and he'll get bored. Ugh, it's a bit of a red flag of a sentence. Doesn't dating someone who doesn't want to work and is on government benefits. Don't date them. What's the best way to start the moving in process? You got to talk about it about 100 times and then set a date on it. Cosmo, that's true. What are your thoughts on if he wanted to, he would? My partner believes this be setting someone up to fail. I'm interested. I think if someone wants to do something, they will try their best. There may be hurdles, sure. But if you really want to do something, you'll do it. You know what I mean? Guys, if you want to book in a call like Lindsay, go to my profile. On my profile, there's a link, my website link. Click that, put your details in, and I will give you a call and help you out the best I can. It goes for about 30 minutes. Paul, I'm here to help, buddy. How to handle finances when moving in together. Montana, you got to talk about that heaps of times. Heaps and heaps and heaps of times. And you work it out as a team. As a team. Not 50-50, but as a team. Hey, Catherine. Agrees a couple counseling that won't do the work consistently. Time to go, right? Yeah. Not even Dr. Phil can help me. Brittany, interesting story. So a couple went on Dr. Phil, which I coached. They went on Dr. Phil first. They were on his show. They didn't become a 10 out of 10, but then they came to me and I got them to a 10 out of 10, which is pretty cool. In Dr. Phil's defense, he only had like 20 minutes with them and I coached them for like 6 months. So I'm sure if he coached them for 6 months, they'd be at a 10 out of 10 too. It wasn't that hard, to be honest. I just got them to stop arguing and then their relationship blossomed. Been dating for 9 months and both our Facebook still say single. That's bad. That's bad. I never date a man with kids, just met one. He has two from different women, debating to meet him. Wouldn't that break your rule? If you're a woman, definitely be open to a guy with kids because he's often more mature, got his shit together, but still use your brain. He still may be kind of shitty, but look, give him a chance. Yep. Do men like short hair on women, like bob cuts? No, not at all. Not even a little bit. Men hate short hair on women and they hate bob cuts. They hate it. Men... Look at how men grew up. They grew up watching Disney movies with women with long, beautiful princess hair. You think we want a woman with a bob cut or a short haircut? Gross. No way. We want long princess hair. Looks amazing. When do you become Facebook official? 8 to 10 weeks. 1 year together, too soon to be thinking about couples counseling. Most of them learn how to communicate effectively as everything else. It's not too soon, Amy, and it's not too soon to learn how to master relationships. I mean, you can learn it at any stage. You don't have to be in a bad state. How do you recommend couples sort out issues? Sit down and have a mature conversation as a team with a goal in mind. Are you kidding me with long hair? No, of course not. I know a lot of women think you can have whatever hair you want and who cares. You can have whatever hair you want. You can have a mohawk, shave your head and have an awesome mohawk, and have a great life. Do whatever you want. I'm just telling you what men like. They like long princess hair. Duh. Not a big surprise. You should not be surprised by that. That's very obvious. Do men like painted long fake nails or plain? Men prefer nails which are painted and medium length. Some women have super long nails, like Cardi B, you know, with the long nails. Guys don't really like that as much. It's a bit too extra. But like medium length, nice, painted, beautiful. That's it. Paint your toes too, yeah? You know there's some people that can't have long hair. Wear a wig. Or just do the best you can, you know what I mean? Not all men. If a man likes short hair, I'd be concerned. What are guys' stance on fingernails? Too long looks unattractive. Prefer short, medium length. Yeah? Mine are very short. I bite my nails, right? So this is too short, okay? You got to have nice nails. It's got to look feminine. I'm trying to stay away from men, so I'm going to go get a haircut. Yeah, 100%, Brittany. If you hate men and want to be single, shave your head. Get a haircut like mine. 100%. A masculine man won't look at you. I had short hair and men thought I was gay. Yeah, 100%, Cosmo. Long, beautiful hair. Please take care of it. Yeah, 100%. I see all these women doing the bob haircut. I mean, you can if you want to. It's statistically not very attractive. But I mean, whatever. It's your hair. Do what you want. Have dreadlocks. Who cares? Should this one red flag end it or keep it working, referring to the silent treatment? Jen, I want you to try to persevere with it and master feminine communication. My friend's boyfriend won't shower with her because he hates wet hair. I don't understand. Why do you have to be public on Facebook? Yeah, it's a good question. So if you're not actively advertising the fact that you're in a relationship on Facebook, then you're actively advertising the opposite, which is you're single. Brittany, not your fault, my friend. I'll just let you know I don't like compliments or flirting with me whatsoever. I find it an insult to my relationship. Are men intimidated by women who had successful and strong careers? They could be. Yeah. So if you're super successful and you date a guy and you go on a date with a guy who is not successful, then he will see you as too much. That's okay, Brittany. I knew you didn't do it on purpose. What does society tell us that men like pure girls, like innocent, when you say you want action first date? I think a lot of girls are told for a long period of time that you have to be super pure and be a virgin and all this sort of stuff. It's not true. It's not true. That's a myth that really they tell a lot of women to, feel shame on themselves. Brittany, that's better. What do you mean by feminine communication? It's a way to communicate to a man so he's motivated and wants to listen to you, basically. How to take my feminine energy with silent treatment? It's basically impossible. What do you do if your partner doesn't trust you and you questions you all the time? That's a bad sign, Robin. That means the relationship's at a rocky level and you have to improve it. Yeah. Your partner says I need to change several things, stating I'm in Walmart wrapping. Elizabeth, I need to know more about what's happening. Ames, here to help, buddy. Here to help. Guys, if you really need help, message me, book in a call. I'm here to help. Yeah. I want to see all you guys achieve a 10 out of 10. And guys, you can all achieve it. You can all achieve a 10 out of 10. Yeah. You just got to do it the right way. Are there male gold diggers? Yeah, for sure. Forrest, correct. Yeah. Can you give examples of feminine communication? Yeah, sure. So here's some. Hey, honey, I would love if you took me on a date this weekend. That would make me feel so special. Yeah, that's a great example. Easy. See how it's not direct? It's kind of indirect. That's a lot of floatingness, but it's still effective. What do you do if your partner calls you a feminist? I would, Kiana, why did he call you a feminist? Megan, here to help. Elizabeth, do you want to get your nails done? What's the question? Sorry. Do you really think intimacy 3 times a week is a need to have a 10 out of 10? Yes. Anna, it's good for your relationship. It's good for the connection. And I didn't come up with a 3 times a week thing, to be honest. The statistics show that what's best for a female's body is to get to the finish line 3 times a week. It's good for her. Yeah. It's also good for the male body as well. Obviously, you have a body, you have to take care of it. Think of it as a health and fitness thing. Okay, it's good for your health. But yes, it's also obviously very good for connection and relationship. So if you only do it once a week, your relationship will have trouble maintaining a 10 out of 10. I want to be more natural, but he says I should be more girly. Elizabeth, when you're in a relationship, I want you to try to make your partner happy. If he says, I love if you had red fingernails. Yeah, red nails. Do red nails. Try to make your partner happy. If you're in a relationship, try to make them happy, yeah? I'm pro-life, but I'm afraid if I engage in intimacy, I will get pregnant. Any suggestions? Do you want a physical education class? Do you want me to tell you how you get pregnant so you can avoid it? Is that the question? You should know by now how not to get pregnant. Once a week or once a month is both bad. 3 times a week. And guys, with your ideal partner, 3 times a week should be fairly easy. Like, come on, guys. I'm not asking about, doing 500 push-ups. It's intimacy with your partner. You should want to do it. Carolina, sometimes. Yeah, YOLO, the simplest way is for him not to finish the job in the wrong location, if you get what I mean. Hey, Marie. Brittany, sometimes to a certain degree it can. It's really important for a relationship, super important. Partner hates makeup, but I still want to wear it. What should I do? Get better at it. If he hates makeup, there's probably a reason. Get better at it so then it works better, basically. Wear what makes you happy. Yeah, 100%. You want to try to make your partner happy, but at the same time, it's, you want to do what's good for you too. Sarah, what's your question, buddy? Long distance. What's your question? I recommend not doing long distance if that's your question. My man is always stressed out. I don't know how to help him relax. He's not in the mood. Men should be good at stress mitigation. Am I wrong for not wanting to date a guy with no car? I wouldn't. You shouldn't date a guy without a car. Gucci, that's okay, buddy. I'm a makeup artist. He doesn't like it. Do you think intimacy with a man 3 times a week helps him be less likely to look at other women? Yeah. For me, it doesn't really matter. I only have eyes for him. Yes, it helps the connection on all levels, Anna. It helps improve the strength of the relationship. Thanks, Maureen. Appreciate it, my friend. Guys, if I miss your question or you want to talk to me more one-on-one, book in a free call with me, okay? Everyone gets 1 free call, goes for about 30 minutes. I've coached thousands of people, guys. I want to help all of you achieve a 10 out of 10 relationship, okay? Go to my website, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a call over the next few days. I'll help you out. I'll get you to a 10 out of 10. I scared a guy off because I casually said I wanted to get married and have kids. Is it done for good? If you casually said it, it shouldn't have scared him. So long distance doesn't work. No, not really, no. We've been together almost 5 months and he hasn't changed his Facebook status. Is that a red flag? Yes. Your course is always helpful. Thanks, Marie. Appreciate it. I've coached so many people. I love it. I love helping people achieve a 10 out of 10. The girl I'm dating thinks she's gonna make money off TikTok and won't get a job. Is she nuts? Not necessarily. I make a fair bit of money off social media. What do some people ask the most obvious questions? It's just their level of intelligence, I guess, or their experience. Do men think about weight in a lady a lot? Like, is there a weight a man wants their partner to be at? Most men like a woman who is curvy, but not fat. So men like nice curves, but not too much fat. Yeah. I got my 10 out of 10 and he got his. Awesome. Good job, Maureen. Proud of you, my friend. Everyone can achieve a 10 out of 10 like Maureen, guys. You just got to do it the right way. When I click the bio, where do I put the info in? First time using this YouTube. It should, if you go to my website, Emily, it should say book a call. If you go through through it all, yeah, you should be able to see it. Hopefully. What do I feel like he doesn't trust me as nicely as I don't present how he wants and it upsets me? Elizabeth, it sounds like you're overthinking it. Have you thought about just doing it? I'm hanging out with a guy from time to time during 4 months. Yeah, don't really hang out. You're not a towel. You should be doing proper dates. Yes, he should post you. Yes. It's not about complimenting each other. It's about loving your life and yourself, and they just add to it. Yeah, kind of. Last 5 minutes, guys. Ask me your questions. Here to help. Want to see all you guys in a 10 out of 10. You can all achieve it. Why does my ex watch my Instagram story every day? Blocking them. Just block them. Do you deal with marriages? Yeah, of course, all the time. Having a long distance relationship, 5 years, hour and a half apart, both divorced, still not married. Sounds like you wasted 5 years. Yes, Wisconsin, yes. 100%. I've coached thousands of people, my friend. Yeah. Coach people who are single, in relationships, married, widows, everybody. These days, in terms of dating, how long is it okay to go without talking? Not long. You should talk to your partner all the time. What's too young to be a stepfather? Brother, that's the wrong question. I'm not fat, but I gained some. He hasn't said anything, but I need to get back on track with health. Do it today. Do men cheat even when they're in love? No. If a man cheats on you, they don't love you. If a man says he loves you and he cheated on you, he is lying. Do you love at first sight? No, not really. You need to know someone to love them. You can have very high attraction, though. Really enjoyed your advice. Thank you dealing with me. It was so nice. Dealing with you is a handful, Brittany. Just kidding, buddy. But you are a rascal. Should your partner miss you even being away for 2 nights? Yes. Are we actually listening to this guy? I hope so. Marie, I'm here to help, my friend. Here to help. How'd you meet your wife? I met her on Tinder many years ago. A man could cheat on you if he loves you. I disagree. I disagree with you. I think you can't cheat on someone if you love them. If you love someone, how could you cheat on them? That's not real love. You may think you love them, but if someone loves you, there's no cheating ever. It's not a thing. My boyfriend is a workaholic and enjoys his own space. He makes time for me. How can I build closeness without making him feel like he's losing independence? Don't worry about him losing independence, Katerina. Do what you need to be in the relationship. If you need to see him every day, see him every day. Don't worry about his precious independence. Okay, forget about that. There's a lot of husbands that stay with their wives because they love them and they cheat on them. They're just not attracted to her, but they love her. It's not real. It's not real love, my friend. They're not in love with them. Yeah. I think a married man likes me, but I could be wrong. If a married man likes you, block and delete him everywhere. Don't give him a chance. I always say never cheat on me, and he says if I was going to, I would have by now. Sus? No, it's probably just the smartest thing he can come up with. Okay, but stop saying it, Bridget. It's not an effective sentence. Juarez, I agree completely. Last few questions, guys. Ask me your relationship questions. I'm here to help. How do you learn to have the mindset about relationships that you have? Oh, years of practice and study. And I've been a relationship coach for about 8 years now, Anna. And I've coached thousands of people over that 8 years. So it's experience, I suppose. I say a lot in my relationship that doesn't help. I definitely need to fix my mindset. You do, Bridget. Yeah. I help a lot of people with mindset. Hey, Georgia. One last question, guys. Did you get a nose job? Your nose looks good. Did I get a nose job? I've been punched in the nose like 1,000 times. My nose looks terrible. What are you talking about? How do you navigate Tinder? Try your best, Isha. Swipe on heaps of people. If they're above a 5 out of 10, swipe yes. Have lots of conversations, then video calls, and then first dates, then second dates, third dates, then you meet your ideal partner. Try to get one high value date a week. Okay, guys, I'm out of time. If you need more help, let me know. I'm here to help. If you need help booking a call, links in my profile. You can book in a call. You can message me. I'm here to help every step of the way. Yeah, every step of the way. Thanks for the great questions, guys. Really good questions today.